Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to my 12 Days of Christmas, the ranking. I've had so much fun this year watching all 12 movies. Now it's time to put them to the test and see how they fare. Alright, coming up in last place, just let me say that I didn't actually hate any movie that I watched for the 12 days, but this is just my opinion and how they fall. Coming in last is Krampus, the Christmas Devil. Actually, not a terrible film. It's got some stuff that the director needs to work on, but other than that, I didn't think it was really that bad. Definitely not worthy of the 1.6 score it's got on IMDb. And that is Krampus, the Christmas Devil, coming in dead last. Coming up at number 9 is Christmas Cruelty. This film was halfway decent. I just wish they would have done something a little different with the story and with the killer. It just seemed a little too repetitive for me. And that is Christmas Cruelty. Coming up at number 8 is The Traveler. Now, this one was done really well. It just reminded me a little too much of Let Us Pray, which I liked a little bit better. Val Kilmer was really good in this one, though. So, all in all, a good film. And that's The Traveler. Next is Hanukkah. A more than decent slasher. The only bad thing about it, I guess, is the budget, but there was really nothing that they could do about that. Definitely a great performance from Sid Haig and Dick Miller. And overall, a fun movie. And that is Hanukkah. Coming up next is maybe the biggest surprise, and that was Toys of Terror. I love the stop motion animation in this one. I'm not exactly sure how they did it, but it really worked out well. This is a really good film that I know I'll be revisiting for Christmases to come. And that is Toys of Terror. Uncle Monkey. Alright, coming up next is Calvaire. This is one I had seen before, and to be honest, I didn't like it quite as much as I did the first time I watched it. Maybe it's just because it hadn't been that long, and I did remember pretty much everything about it. But it is a well done film. It just could have used a little bit more Christmas. And that is Calvaire. Coming up next is Home for the Holidays. Now, I can't say enough about this 15 horror movie pack. This one has 2 DVDs in it. And as I said before, this one has Grimm, Deadly Instincts, The Dead of Night, The Dark, and The Greenskeeper, which is a really good slasher. And the other one has Home for the Holidays. Fantastic movie with Sally Fields, a very young Sally Fields. Alright, coming up next is Night Killer. Definitely not a great movie, but for some reason I love this film and it's just so much fun to watch. I've had a blast every time I've seen it. And that is Night Killer. Alright, we're down to the top 4. And coming in at number 4 is Christmas Blood. To me, this is a fantastic slasher. Of course, it's a Halloween ripoff, but There's a lot of them that are these days and have been throughout the years. But this one is fantastic. It's just in a different language. But they got it right. And that is Christmas Blood. Number 3 is Whoever Slew Auntie Roo. This is just a great film. Reminds me of being young again, watching this for the first time on television. It has some genuinely creepy moments, some moments that I feel are nightmare fuel, and I just love it. It's just a great film. And that is Whoever Slew Auntie Roo. Okay, guys, coming in at number 2 is Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale. This movie is so creative. Some people probably wouldn't consider this horror, but I definitely do. It is the creepier version of Christmas without even really trying. It's just about folklore. And it's just so good. Like I said, I said it in my review, I forget how much I love this film until I sit down and watch it again. And that is Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale. And that should leave no doubt as to my number 1. This movie completely blew me away. One of my favorite modern directors, and that is Joe Begos and Christmas, Bloody Christmas. Now, I know I'm a little late to the party on this one, but this movie blew me away. I loved it from start to finish. He just has a knack of delivering what I want in a film. Definitely check this one out. Actually, check them all out. Make up your own mind. There wasn't a bad movie in the bunch. Some I liked a little less, but overall, this was a really good year for the 12 Days of Christmas. And this is the 6th year. I can't believe it's been 6 years. Check out all 5 years, plus this year, and the ranking. Merry Christmas, everyone. Peace.